Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda Tarot here, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of October the 18th to the 24th, 2021. Again, I want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and especially subscribing and clicking that bell button and making it ring. That way you get notified whenever my card readings are out here for you to view. Now, as you know, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. So let's see what we have here for my beautiful Taurus. Let's see what we have here for this week. Spirit and guides, what do they need to see, know, expect, past, present, and possible future energy, beginning of the week, middle of the week, and possibly the end of the week. Thank you. So that's my cue to cut the deck. Alrighty. So coming in behind you, the beginning of the week, you've been given the Lovers, you've been given the Nine of Wands, and you've been given the Devil card. Coming in the middle of the week, possibly the energy you could be feeling now, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords as you're crossing over energy, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Coming in towards you at the end of the week, you have the beautiful Judgment card. You have the the Ace of Cups, and you have the King of Wands. All right, so let's see what we have here. You've got three cards here. They're very difficult to shuffle because they're they're round. So there's one. Thank you. I want two more, please, Spirit. If you can give me two more. There's one that flipped over. See how hard they are? They're falling all over the bloody desk. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I think probably with this deck, what I'm going to do is just put my hand in the middle of it and pull out your third card because it's very, very, very difficult to do. Okay, so the first card, here's your first, here's your second, and here's your third card. Okay, now let's see what we have here for our card here. And usually I call this the conclusion card, the energy card, the outcome card. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, expect? Thank you. It's a new deck, so it's very slippery here. See what we got. Okay, they just told me to stop, and they said to take that top card. Wow. Okay. This is a really weird week. I think people are going to be feeling the effects as the retrograde shuts down. They might be carrying a bit of residual energy with them. So let's see what we've got here. Well, right off the bat, you have the Fox card, and you have the Wreath, and you have the Heart. So the Fox says, you know, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So I want you to make sure that you're thinking on your feet. You know, you can look at things in a compassionate way, but I want you to be thinking with your head this week, okay? Definitely there could be something coming in where you're going to have to plan your moves and be sure of what you're signing and what you're getting into. Keep your eyes open. I mean, the Fox is stealthy. He hides in the lair during the day out of the shadow of the sunlight and then goes in after dark to get what he wants. He's prepared. He's had all day to watch that chicken coop. So this is about being prepared and resourceful here in business. So today when you're dealing with something at work, with your career, make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. And before you go into the boardroom to have a creative discussion about anything, be prepared. Now you do have the Wreath, and this is sorrow over a loss. Something this week for some of you might leave you a bit regretful, but remember, regret and fear and worry never ever help a situation out. But if you are grieving over some situation, take all the time you need to heal through it. Okay? Everybody grieves at their own level. Everybody has that ability to heal at their own level and their own speed. So you may be feeling a disappointment in something, that has happened. But, you know, I do think that you're going to be able to move forward here. It's almost as though there's a couple of rings here in this picture. So it could have to do with a relationship. Some of you might be grieving over a relationship that might not have worked out the way you wanted it to. So take your time and heal through it, because look what you've got. You've got the heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So, you know, as you're dealing with some sort of sorrow and disappointment this week, you know, heal your heart. Think about the heart chakra. Fill that heart with that beautiful divine universal life force, energy, and light. I do think that some of you may be dealing with, you know, maybe there's going to be somebody coming in who's going to love you deeply and affectionately, and they're going to be very caring. Or someone could be coming in and helping you get through this disappointment here. Allow them to come in. You know, I'm going to tell you a little quick story about me. I was widowed, lost the love of my life, and I met my husband that I have now, and he was so patient. He loved me through my grief. Okay, and this can happen. So some of you might be having someone do that as well. For others, I think you need to just heal your heart and take your time going through some sort of a grief or disappointment situation that you are experiencing. And it could be, could have to do with a relationship for some of you. In business, I think you need to step up here and think on your feet and go in there and go after what it is you want. Be resourceful and make good decisions here business-wise. Now, you've got the villain card, which is interesting. Now, keep in mind, this is a new deck for me. It's the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. And so it's interesting to me that, you know, I'm getting these messages coming in here that I have to pay attention to myself to learn this deck. So you can always rewrite your story. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. So here we go. Exactly. Some of you may have experienced the breakup of a soulmate, a friendship, a colleague, or a love mate, okay? And right now you're healing through that. But this is saying, don't give up, okay? Don't go out for revenge and regret. That doesn't help. Think through your heart level here. Forgive, throw it out into the universe, and let it go. It doesn't mean we're going to heal overnight, or we're not going to feel resentment, or we're not going to feel sadness, or we're not going to feel disappointment. But the only way we can move on when this happens is to rewrite our story and start going in that direction for our own new future and go on that new journey. Okay, you know, beat to your own drum now. You know, play the music that's in your heart, and you know, yeah, let it go. You know, you're going to heal through this. You're definitely healing through this already with the heart card. So this is interesting. So for some of you, it could be a relationship that ended. So let it go. Okay, you can reclaim, and it's very empowering because you can reclaim yourself after this personal tragedy. Okay, you're learning those lessons from it. Okay, so coming in the beginning of the week behind you, here's your lovers, here's your Nine of Wands, and here's that devil. So I'm going to read this as, because of the other energy cards that are coming in, obviously someone here, there was a decision that you had to make. Something happened here, and you were being held back, actually. And now this is also the card of addiction, addictive behavior, toxic behavior, you know, things that, you know, have held you down, held you back. You've made a decision here. Okay, and sometimes this decision has to walk away from someone who is bringing this unhealthy energy into a relationship. You know, it's about letting go of your ego but stepping up into your own personal power here and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm making a decision that's going to benefit me now. I'm rewriting my own story here. I want to go forward. I want happiness in my life, and you're going to do that. I think for a long time here, you felt as though you were losing a battle here. You know, the Nine of Wands shows up and says, don't give up. You know, protect what you've created. And that is your own personal dignity. That is your own respect. That is your worthiness. That is your ability to go forward and do what's right for you. And you deserve that. So don't give up and roll over and allow yourself to be held back and captive in a toxic situation, holding you back. You're going to be making decisions here, because this is all about you stepping up and making decisions, both of these cards. And I see it that they were determined around a situation or someone else's energy. So it could have been in a friendship. It could be someone at work you've had a confrontation with. It could be someone you've been intimate with. You're going in a new direction. Okay, and you are grieving, but you are getting over it. Beautiful. What you need to maintain is moving forward and knowing that you're secure in the material part of your life as you continue healing through this. Now, the center of the week could be what you're feeling right now and the messages you should know right now. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So, things are moving slow, okay? And I think that, you're healing slowly here through a disappointment and through a situation, but you are healing through it. You're going to be moving forward. Plan your move. Plan this new part of writing your story. Get out there. Start living life again and doing what's right for you. If it's taking time here that you need to rest and heal this heart, you do it. Okay, go for it. I believe that, you need to call it a truce. You need to clear your head. You need to step back. You need to rest, rejuvenate, so that you can recharge to go forward and write your new story here in your life. So, it's taking time. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight on the zodiac, and he doesn't rush into anything. He doesn't make rash decisions. He doesn't go charging into war. He makes out a calculated and, plan. And then he's able to go in and he knows that he's doing the right thing. He's not setting himself up for failure again. And I think if you've been in a toxic situation, you may be worried and concerned that it's a pattern and you may fall back into that. But if you get the resources you need and you plan your move, you're going to be able to create this whole new story in your life beautifully. I wouldn't worry about money too much, my beautiful Taurus, as you're going through this disappointment. Because the Page of Pentacles comes with good news. He comes with, or she, whoever, comes with this great news of opportunity. And it could be doors of opportunity opening up in the financial sector and your career part of your life. Some of you may be deciding that you are going to write a new story of your life, and that is maybe you're going to go back to school and take a new form of study or add to your resume so that you're out there. Because if you're out there healing through something and you're going solo, you definitely are concerned about making good business decisions here that you're taken care of and secure in the financial part of your life. And this is all about good news, hearing good news about finances when this page shows up. So I wouldn't worry too much. As long as you take your time, you don't push yourself too hard, you're going to be able to see that you're going to be secure here financially. You're moving on your own, a lot of you. I think I see you moving out all by yourself and going solo now, planning this next part of your story, rewriting this part of your journey. Now, coming in towards you, you have the Judgment card, which is the end of the week. You have that beautiful Ace of Cups, and you have the King of Wands. So this is a very interesting, you've made a fair assessment and a judgment call here. You realize now that you have a brand new rebirth and a beginning to go into. And some of you struggled with it, but you made the right decision. And now it's almost as though you look back, hindsight 2020, and you say, oh my gosh, thank you, universe. Okay, you're going forward in a brand new direction. So whether you've chosen to leave a relationship and move forward in a new direction for some of you, or you've just decided that you're not going to be held back by negative and toxic energy anymore. Now, the Ace of Cups shows up here, which is really an interesting card in this reading, because for most of this reading, I've seen you going out on your own, parting ways, letting go of a relationship that wasn't working, helping you grow, expand, and go in a positive, harmonious, peaceful direction, and wasn't giving you that. And now, all of a sudden, the Ace of Cups shows up. Absolutely beautiful energy. Now, for some of you, you could be meeting somebody new who's going to come in on a heartfelt level, someone who's going to bring that beautiful love into you. This could also be the resurgence of a stale and stagnant relationship, but you can also be falling in love with your new life, with a situation, with the energy around you, getting that feeling of, wow, I feel great again. So it's a beautiful card of energy coming in. You may need to maintain staying focused, okay? This king is the most focused king on, you know, out there in all the suits. He's focused. He feels empowered. He goes in there like the roar of the lion here and says, hey, guess what? I'm here to go for my goals and go for what it is I want. He stays focused. He isn't being bothered with all the menial little interferences here around him. He's going bigger. He's going home. And the main thing here is you need to stay focused on this new direction, this new journey you're on, this new beginning you're on. And, you know, love yourself here. Okay, definitely love yourself and know that you can do this. But for some of you, there could be somebody new coming in on a heart level. And I really do believe you're going to have someone. It could be a soulmate. It could be a love mate. It could be someone who says, hey, I'm here. I care. I'm going to help you through this. You know what I told you. They could be helping heal you through your sorrow. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have here for clarification. So on the recap here, I think that, you know, as far as business goes, I think you're going to be making good decisions here for some of you. I think, you know, think on your feet. Don't make any rash decisions, because I think you're planning your move here so that you know you're stable here financially and you're doing all the right things you need to do. But taking your time in the process, not overdoing, not overtaxing yourself, okay? Walking away from toxic energy, something that wasn't serving you here. And it's creating a brand new beginning for you to go forward, and for you to go forward and rewrite your new story. So you're healing, some of you, through this, and you will continue to heal through this. So let's see what we have here for clarification, my beautiful, beautiful spirit and guides. What does Taurus need to see, know, expect, past, present, and possible future energy, beginning, and middle, and end of the week? Now, you know, I don't specifically do romance or relationship readings. I do readings, private readings, but I don't do them as videos here. I don't get the response, so I haven't done that. So I always ask Spirit, and you're here, you watch me shuffle, you watch me do what I do, and ask them what you need to see and know. So some of this will resonate with someone, and others it may not. But there may be some cards here that will. Some it'll have to do with business, some it'll have to do with relationships and love. But you're definitely writing your own story here, whether it's in business or love. So let's see what we have for the beginning of our week. Well, of course, that card that, you know, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, and the Devil card. Why do you get the Five of Cups? Because you're remorseful. Because you're thinking of the past. You're feeling you know, regret. You're feeling sorrow. You're feeling grief. You're feeling disappointment. But this card says, remember, you are starting a brand new beginning here. You have this rebirth here. You have this opportunity to move forward and make all the right decisions to change this energy around you. So don't delve in this. Don't wallow in this this energy here. Let it go. Don't cry over spilt milk, because history's been written and we can't change it. You can only look forward to this brand new beginning with optimism, promise, and positive energy. It's taking time, albeit you will be healing through some issue of disappointment, but let it go, because you've got beautiful cups here, my beautiful Taurus, to continue filling. And the universe is telling you that. Hold your chin up, walk away with dignity, and know that you're worthy of receiving the love or the attention or whatever it is you're looking for to come in. Now, the center of the week, you have, again, look what you've got. Beautiful energy coming in, the Seven of Pentacles. So planning your move, definitely. And I love that it comes in also with the Knight of Pentacles, because he's moving slowly, makes out an articulate and creative plan, and goes forward for something. And you are too. You've put out some sort of feeler, some idea, some proposal, something, and you're waiting to hear how they're going to receive it and react to it. This is needless worry. You've done everything. You've made the right choice here. You've made the right decisions, my beautiful Taurus. And this is why you're getting this second chance to go forward and rewrite your story. Beautiful. It's all good news. Now, coming in towards you at the end of the week, you have that Two of Pentacles, and that's balance, maintaining your stability here. Don't take on more than you can handle. Pace yourself this week, okay? You could be feeling as though you're having to juggle a lot of duties or a lot of energy around you. You know, pace yourself, take your time. There could be two offers, two opportunities, two choices, and two decisions that you may be, you having to make a, deal with this week. Well, all in all, it's an interesting read, my Taurus. It's been quite intense, but at the end of the day, you've got a beginning here. Definitely not to worry about finances. Money's going to work out. You may even be receiving someone new coming in to assist you and to love you again through your hurt, or to be there on a compassionate, understanding, and consoling level. So, you know what? Just, you fought a hard battle. You've made the right decisions here. As long as you stand your guns and realize that now you can write your own story again. Okay? You can always rewrite your story and move forward here. Good news about money. I wouldn't worry about that part of it. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And again, I'm going to go back to my quote. Remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed and wants you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Many blessings, and I'll see you soon.